Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's your hobby cat here with another pack opening for Lorcana. This set happens to be Fabled. This is a sealed box. I apologize that this video took so long to get out. My local, if anyone follows the Lorcana scene, you might know about how there was a delay in getting product out due to a weird change in shipment stuff. So I my local didn't even get their stock of Fabled until a good month or so after the release date. Does make things a bit complicated, you know? Hopefully this will look a little better. I've tweaked the settings on my camera. Hopefully it'll be better resolution. Autofocus should be off. If not, I apologize. But let's get started. Actually, I forgot to grab something. This probably get edited out anyway, since I'm setting packs up. I must say that was interesting. I picked up new sleeves from a local store. It's a bit new to me. Um, One of my coworkers actually works there as a secondary job, or at least did over the summer because of just the nature of their job. They are supposed to be about the same quality as a well known big name brand, but they're about half the cost. So I'm giving them a try. I opened up the package, and I'm used to sleeves being in a sealed inner package inside of the normal packaging. These were not, so they fell all over the floor when I grabbed them. That's on me. But let's get started. First pack, we got a Steamboat Willie on the front. The pack art is Steamboat Willie, Cruella de Vil, and Powerline for any of you familiar with the Goofy movie. I do hope the next set is not going to have the same distribution issue. It's apparently going to contain gargoyles, something I've sadly just started watching. It wasn't something mom and dad were a big fan of when I was little, so I never got to watch it. All right, we're starting with an Ursula. Sorry, new camera orientation, so I'm trying to get used to it. That'll hopefully work because I'm sure I changed my camera settings. Rhea, Tink, Pegasus, Belle, Flounder, Queen of Hearts, Jafar, Daisy Duck. First rare is a Magic Feather. Second is an Ariel, and foil rare Prince Philip. Set those off to the side a moment. Let me check something on the camera, but I'm fairly sure I've got it set up properly. Yeah, I checked my camera setting. It does seem to be on its highest resolution possible, so it may just be time for a new camera. It's something I've been discussing with my wife. We're just debating because we've got a lot of other things we need to deal with at the moment. Huh. Seems to be an advertisement for some games my wife and I have been mildly curious about. All right, so we got a Rapunzel, My thumb is in the way. Mulan, Mickey, Aladdin, Cusco. Sorry, trying to get used to doing this in a way that's a little more conducive and doesn't accidentally spoil anything. Louis, dig a little deeper. Aurora. I mean, I'm already seeing a little hint of something, so. LeFou. First rare is a Shere Khan, plus a super rare of Bruno Madrigal, that's a reprint, and foil Beastmere. We'll go ahead and sleeve the Bruno. Mulan with a very nice outfit. You can fly. Beastmere, make the potion. Poor unfortunate souls. Always happy to see copies of that. Develop your brain. Aurelian gyro sensor. Camillo Madrigal. So I'm gonna end up with a lot of Madrigals by the looks of it, which I already have a bunch of. But hey, at least it knows that I can use my old stock in the new set. Little John. Family fishing pole. My wife needs several copies of this. Heart of Tafiti. And a Dolores Madrigal. Now, for anyone who's been collecting, what do you think of the new rarity setup in this that began with this set? I haven't entirely decided yet. I mean, I kind of like the idea, but at the same time, I don't know. And it's certainly interesting. Queen, Queen of Hearts, Hercules. Granted, I'm more of a person, Megara, that likes to do try to collect full sets, so it does make things a little more complicated. Elsa, Mufasa, Wildcat, Bruno's Return, Li Shang. First rare is Genie. Mythic, or not mythic, but super rare Aurora. And we have a Bobby. And I know I'm gonna like the artwork that you can make out of the 9 cards. I'm hoping I get a full set because I put that right at the front of the binder. Being able to open that up and just see a Powerline image is gonna be pretty sweet. But I mean, Powerline was probably one of my favorite parts of the original Goofy movie. So what are you gonna do? I want to say my wife was pretty happy with her polls. I had a Be Our Guest, PJ Pete, Ariel, Mickey Mouse. Technically, it's Steamboat Willie, but yeah. Timothy Q. Mouse. I apologize about any glare. I think I'm actually getting it worse than you guys are. Jasmine. Oh boy. Sorry, I saw something in the back. Medallion waits. And if so, it's going to be early. Madame Odie. Aurora. Ursula Shell Necklace as the first rare. Second rare, Nala, which means our. Oh gosh, I cannot remember the name of this rarity. But I believe that's the new one. That is pretty. When you play this character, chosen character gains Challenger +2 this turn. I think it's Epic is the new rarity. I mean, there's Iconic as well, but I think that one is Epic because yeah, which supposedly we are supposed to get one per box. I was kind of hoping it was going to be later, but whatever. That is a nice foiling pattern. That might get displayed. Along with my current enchanted. And if y'all want, I may actually put those at the beginning of the next time I do a pack opening to show what I've got as far as real nice goes, because that wasn't opened in the box. I was opening, I had picked up some random packs just to crack packs and pulled in an enchanted. Lost in the Woods, Rapunzel, Prince Eric, Sudden Chill. Ooh, sorry. Louisa, One Jump Ahead, Mother Knows Best, World's Greatest Criminal Mind, Mob Song, Maui. Oh, that's actually the first rare. Then we have an uh, ultra rare or super rare Mickey Mouse and foil common Aurora. And I'm getting my piles mixed up already. Two packs left in the first third. Hey, it's a Stitch. I've been wanting copies of this card. I'm glad it got reprinted. Moana, Jafar, which is good. I need to build a Jafar deck. Improvise, Casa Madrigal, so that's more copies. Maid Marian, Beat King Undisputed, Dumbo, Standout. First rare is a Goofy. Second is a Sisu. Foil common Moana. Pluto, Max Goof, Benja, Enchantress. I'm not that familiar with that one. Okay. Dolores, Hans. Looks like we got something else nice in the back. Queen, Tink, Pirate's Life. First rare is a Prince Philip. Second, we got a Dumbo. That is, yeah. And foil rare Sisu. I am really getting my rarity labels mixed up. This is what I get for dabbling between like 4 different card games, I guess. That's what, legendary, I think? I don't know, I could have it wrong, but I think that's legendary. I'm not going to complain either way. But that also means after the first third of the box, we're at 2 foil rares. Super, super, super. A legendary and epic, maybe? I Because enchanted is the high one, and iconic is the new high rarity. I think this is epic, maybe. Again, I knew it was happening. I haven't looked that into it. I probably should have, but I've had a lot going on. All right, stack number 2. Now that Mickey, obviously not that specific card, but that rarity, from what I'm hearing, is about 1 per box, which is not too bad. Enchanteds are supposedly still 1 per case. I am having issues with this pack. And then the Iconic is apparently rarer than 1 per case, so we're not really sure what the drop rates are on that. People who have access to a lot more boxes for pack openings might have a better idea, but I'm not really sure what it is. Atlantica, Agrabah, Fire the Cannons. I am happy to get more copies of this, as it's a reprint, if I remember correctly. It got used in a lot of deck types that I wanted to build, and I just never had any copies. Partially because I'm getting into the game after it came out. Pegasus, Rose Lantern, Aurora, Elsa, Julieta Madrigal. I find them, I flatten them. Second Star to the right is a rare. Strength of a Raging Fire, and Sudden Chill. So for anyone who's done their own openings, did you pull anything good? All right, Daisy Duck, Sergeant Tibbs, Prince Naveen, Donald, TikTok, Coconut Basket. That's slightly bent. Oh well, Donald Duck. At least it's an uncommon. Dewey, Card Soldiers. First rare is an Alice. Epic Powerline, and uncommon Han. Sven, not Hans. But I will happily take the Powerline. I did pick up that starter deck. It is something I'd like to build around as an archetype. Or, well, theme, I guess. Less than archetype. And if they're going to make these packs hard to get into, I hope they're have some good stuff in them. Mulan, Queen of Hearts. Huh. Okay, so Mickey. Same one we got the nice version of. Aladdin, Belle, Louis, Olaf. Signed contract. 4 dozen eggs. First rare is a super, which that is a version of Stitch I wanted. And then we have another. Ooh, hello. John Silver as a legendary, I do believe. And foil legendary Scar. That could be a nice pull. Okay, I don't mind the pack being difficult to get into if it's holding that. I mean, we'll find out what monetarily it's worth, but I'm not complaining right now. I mean, depending on rumors, this does mean I'm not necessarily going to get an enchanted, but I don't mind getting a foil legendary Scar because I like Scar. I mean, yeah, he's a villain, but he's a villain that's just kind of fun to have around, you know? Kind of like Dr. Facilier, Hades, those villains that, yeah, they're villains, but they're just fun to watch. All right, to be our guest, You Can Fly, Benja, Mickey, Rose Lantern, Jasmine, Queen of Hearts, Tuk Tuk, Maui's Place of Exile. First rare is another super. It's an Ursula, followed by a different Prince Philip, and then a common Jafar for the foil. Did they throw all my stuff in the middle set of packs? I mean, I know that first third was rather uneventful outside of the one of the new rarities, but dang. I'm gonna have to go do a lot of reorganizing when I'm done with this because I'm getting my piles all wrong. All right, Rapunzel. I do like that artwork though. Powerline, Hercules, Sudden Chill, Winnie the Pooh. My wife hates this card. Hannah, Ursula, Judy Hopps, Smash, which should be first rare. Ariel, Simba, foil Rapunzel. Heal What Has Been Hurt. So that's a reprint from set 4, I think it is. I just know it was in an old structure deck I had. Gaston, Tink again, Make the Potion. Sorry, got a little out of there. Timothy Q. Mouse, Mufasa, Last Ditch Effort, Mickey Mouse, Hercules, First Rare, Robin Hood, Super Mulan, and foil Uncommon Tink. A more traditional backpack. Pluto, Moana, Tiana, Hidden Cove, I'm Stuck. That's an interesting Cruella de Vil. Roxanne. Oh, Bobby. Dang it. I was trying to avoid doing that. Last Uncommon, Magic Mirror. Okay. Stitch, Carefree Surfer. That's got that nice little, yeah, being a legendary. With a Scar in the same pack. I'm not going to complain. And a foil rare White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. That's a pack. Now, I do have some things off to the side as if we open something really fancy. Uh, but I may have to get up and get something else as well for it. Last pack of the middle third. Lost in the Woods, Rapunzel, Beastmere, Tank, Luis, or Louisa, Hans, Belle, Nani, Sisu. First rare is a Robin Hood, Second is a Maleficent. I will take that. And a common Elsa. Okay, yeah. Middle third treated us good. Might come out wrong. I gotta stop letting my wife use my hobby area because I just found hair on one of my card sleeves. Alright, so for the middle, Maleficent, Scar, Stitch, Scar, Silver, Mulan, Philip, Ursula, Stitch, Powerline, and a foil White Rabbit pocket watch. Man, that middle hit hard. Last third. Downside is, as much as I enjoy making these, the editing process takes a while because of putting all the prices in. Be our guest, Agrabah, Tinkerbell, Aladdin, and I know it's not necessary. I just like doing it. Poor Unfortunate Soul, Flounder, Elsa. Dang it, I got out of shot again. Dewey, Maui's Place of Exile, Peter Pan's Shadow. Ooh, Tink Giant Fairy. My wife loves that card. And a foil Ariel. I'll put that in the sleeve anyway. Just because of it being a foil rare. Mulan, Raya, Fire the Cannon, Tink, TikTok, Hans, Bobby, Mickey, Tuk Tuk. First rare is a Winnie the Pooh. Second is a Super Mulan. And Common Louisa. Ursula, Powerline, Tiana, Hidden Cove, Elsa, Develop Your Brain, Signed Contract, 4 dozen eggs, Magic Mirror, first rare, Lantern, second, Ursula, and foil uncommon Aurelian Gyrosensor. Stitch, Max Goof, Hercules, Verana, Cusco, Cruella de Vil, Julieta, Card Soldier, Hercules, first rare, One Last Hope, second rare, Minnie Mouse, and we got a foil one jump ahead. Atlantica, PJ Pete, Jafar, Megara, Casa Madrigal, Anna, Olaf, Ursula. If I find on my Platinum, first rare is an I2I, second rare, Cursed Merfolk, and a foil Improvise. 3 packs left. Pluto, Moana, Prince Eric, Mickey Mouse, Dolores, Maid Marian, Belle, Nani, Sisu, first rare, the Queen. Second is a Cruella de Vil. I'm not going to complain. And a foil super rare Stitch. That's pleasing. I do like the treatment on the legendaries though. But I think I'm happier about this one. But that's what I get for being a Stitch fan. Now, admittedly, another issue that's happened with getting this, because I've actually had it for a couple of weeks, is finding time when I can do this when if I pulled something really nice, I didn't accidentally wake anyone up. Lost in the Woods. Unfortunately, a lot of my recording gets done like in the middle of the night. Rapunzel, Eeyore, Verana, I'm Stuck, One Jump Ahead, Sven, Motunui, first rare. No, not first rare. Lawrence, now first rare, is a Jafar. Oh, I don't know that one. A Mama Odie, and a foil medallion weights. Some would say last pack of Destiny. Either way, last pack. Granted, I'm going to go get another 8 here soon because I've missed that many tournaments. Like, with so many people struggling to get the product in, normally when I enter a tournament, I get a pack, and I didn't really see a reason to go play when I need to test out a new deck to even see if it'll work if I'm not getting this current set. I've got plenty of the previous sets. Pluto, I mean, a box plus 3 months worth of tournaments. Sergeant Tibbs, Prince Naveen, Donald Duck, Winnie, Louie, Hey Hey. I didn't even know Hey Hey was in this set. Cinderella, Robin Hood. I believe this is the first rare. Jasmine. Second is a Super Shinzi. And a foil Daisy Duck to finish out. I didn't know Shinzi was in this set. Interesting. So yeah, in this last third, we ended up with the Shinzi, that sweet Stitch, Minnie, Mulan, Peter Pan Shadow, Tink, the Cruella, and a random foil rare. I mean, it's a reasonable haul, I would assume. Yes, I would have loved to have seen an Enchanted or an Iconic, but I really can't complain. I got stuff I wanted. I got plenty of reprints that I needed because of not playing in the early sets, because I didn't get in until Azurite Sea, I believe it was. So, yeah, like anything from the first 4 sets, I really have very little. So, I really can't complain about this. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you like some of the stuff I pulled? Let me know down in the comments section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video around, all that standard YouTube jazz. I'm your Hobby Cat, and I'll see you all in the next one.